Hello, we have an extremely close game played on two handicap this time, where black won by 1.5. So there were probably some missed opportunities to make it a bigger win. Let's check it out. Hoshi, that's a simple start by white. Then black goes Sansan, very territorial. And white plays an inside approach. Calm defense, so far so good. White slides, the basic Joseki here. And black plays another tight move to secure the corner and prevent a Sansan evasion. That's fine. Well, black can consider the attack at f17 or the Sansan invasion, but nothing wrong to play tight and defend the corner like this. So white attacks r14. White is already one step behind when black defends o17. So for white it's more interesting to think about a split move like r10 or put some pressure on the Sansan in the lower right corner. For example, the shoulder hit. Now we can have this kind of Joseki. And here white doesn't have to finish the Joseki with another jump because it's a little bit slow. He already got stones at j3. So now white can play in the top left corner to reinforce against an approach. But on the right side, it's more interesting for white to play some kind of submarine approach like s15 or s16 because black already has a stone at o17. So black can punish now white in the top right corner. Luckily, black can play the r15 kick, then white has to go up. Now black already has o17, so he doesn't need to spend another move to fix the corner, and black can pincer, either like this, or low pincer, or high and far. The point is that black has to take white's extension for a base, so this would be an aggressive way to punish r14. Another way is to play a pincer like r12 or r11. So whichever pincer black plays, white will probably attach in the corner and try to fix a base this way. But black is happy with the result because white's group is on the second line. Black can make a base like this or like this, and white is still pretty much on the run. So this way black develops the top and the right side, while white simply secures the group, but mostly on the second line, so it's a bit painful. It's a Joseki, but it feels good overall for black in this kind of configuration. So it's good in general to be more active and punish your opponent right away when he plays something that's not optimal, like this r14. Playing a move at q6 is nice for the lower right corner, but it also allows white to redeem his position. So white can play r10, for example, and then it feels good to make this kind of light shape on the right side. White slides, that's good. So now it's like white approach r14, black defends, white slides, black protects the corner, white extends. Now here black can also think about the pincer, for example r12, then white enters the corner, black plays a Kosumitsuke, Hane, cut, and now when the ladder doesn't work, black can just go up. But like this, white takes the corner, but black has a lot of potential on the outside. So it's a Joseki to trade territory for influence. Also, black can think about a more aggressive move, which is r13, then Nobi r12, Hane under to remove white's base, extend, double up, then block the corner and extend in the top. So what happens here, black develops on the right side and it looks very good with his q6 and also on the top, while white just lives in the corner and he got a little wall. But there's still a cutting point here at q14 which can bother him later in the game. So that's another Joseki that black has to consider instead of just basic r17 block. That's the usual Joseki, but from time to time it's okay to try other things. So here on the right side it's nice to play r9. That feels very good with q6, and it kind of puts some pressure on white, but white of course can play away like this or try to attack the corner to be more aggressive. It's a handicap game, so white has to play a bit more active. But it's also good to play in the top left. c14 is nice. Then white defends, black extends back, that's a good idea. Black can also consider this attach. So it's not always the Joseki which slide and extend back. Actually nowadays the attach under the Hoshi it's more popular. And then Hane, Atari, connect, go down, and then extend or push. These are the Josekis that are very trendy. but it's nice to play d10 also. D10 feels very good when you have two stones on the third line, then you move to the fourth line. So it's good for Moyo. It's just that it leaves a little invasion point at c12, so we'll see what happens later. This kick, it's a thank you move. Black is very happy to get this formation 2 stones up and the extension 3 spaces across. So that was not such a great exchange for white. It helps black more. But white is center and he approach on the right. Now here with this move, white is looking to jump at r5 or at least slide s6. So a very good decision for black to play a kick. Black can also play s7, but s7 can be ignored. Playing the kick, it's a bit better, because if white plays away, black has a tiger mouth follow up or hane under. So white normally should go up here against the kick. And then of course black can extend again L3 to put pressure on the bottom stones and expand his bottom right area. But white just played away. Now when white plays this move, d8, black can just attach and connect under. It's absolutely fine. In the actual game, black played the Kosumi and now white can separate. But if black plays the attach and white plays the hane, black will cut, then when Atari here, black goes down, white needs to connect, black protects, white turns, and black can bump. And now those 4 stones, they are on the run, so they need to jump out. And in the end, white didn't gain much. Black is all connected on the left side, so all this territory will become black, super solid. And white got a little bit of influence with that formation, but actually if black plays, for example, this shoulder hit and attach, now this kind of combination of kikashis will separate the stones in the middle from the ones on the bottom. So now black is actually attacking that group. So it's good to keep connected like that. Another way, if black wants to play with fighting spirit, is to play the shoulder hit and then attach. This combination is to create the line to separate d8 from the bottom. Now many times white will just no-b or just wedge, because the wedge protects the bottom group and creates 2 cutting points. But these forcing moves were all kikashi for black, so black doesn't have to connect to the left or connect to the right now, because black has a bigger plan to surround that guy on the left side. So these 1, 3, 5 exchanges were preparation to get stronger, and with move 7, black is looking to capture the stone on a large scale here on the left side. So this should be another playable plan. But just Kosumi like this, it's a bit too submissive, and it also allows the cut. Now black comes out, but it doesn't put pressure on the bottom stones. Again, black should think about the combination of shoulder hit, oops, too many black stones, shoulder hit and then attach, because this way black creates a line here that separates the 2 stones from the bottom group. Very simple to put it that way. Now going out is pretty much the same thing, but it doesn't impact the bottom stones. So for example, if black plays just an attach here and white no-b, then black can come from the other side. Or if white hane, black will go up. Now the 2 stones need some help, they run out, but then black can profit on the bottom. Playing like this, white needs to go down. If white blocks, then black has Atari and Atari again. So like this, black can compensate damaging the bottom side while white is trying to rescue his left side group. So just 1 space jump to run out, then white jumps 2, black jumps along. Actually, black should still separate the group on the left from the group on the bottom, so still a jump here would make more sense. Or again, shoulder hit, attach, and then jump from the other side. So that's a more active way to keep white separated. Here white got to play the keima, and now black has to secure the corner. So actually playing this exchange, in the end, just helped white more than black. It was a bit passive or slack. This move is not necessarily just an endgame, so white should play big points. For example, attack here and then extend to the top, or jump all the way to the bottom side, maybe around here. This move, it's really small. Nice for black to play the no-b because it creates some kind of agi with push and clamp, so white defends again. But for white, it's probably better to defend with a 1 space jump or a double up. This is an empty triangle, and later black can still hurt white with an attach here, for example. The idea is that when black attaches like this, white has to hane, black goes down, white has to protect, and then black will cut. Now, if white is ambitious and cuts like this, there are two ways. Black can play the push, then Atari, then just descend. And now, white dies on the bottom by 1 liberty. Boom. So sacrifice 1 stone to kill the group. Well, black can also cut here and then Atari from the outside and cover and kill the other stones. So there's a lot of RG. Black shouldn't connect solid here. This extension is good, pretty big point, and white jumps in. Then black should actually think about a way to surround this guy. So either Kosumi to push him into the top, like this. It's very difficult for white to escape now. I mean to push him towards the right, where black has some stones. These 3 stones on the right, they are considered a tick formation. And M3, it's a weak stone. So black should attack from the weak stone and push white into the strong formation. Not to attack from the strong stones to push white out and leave the thin stone under attack. This jump is fine. Black needs to save that guy, but white will also jump out. So this exchange was actually helping white. Another wrong direction of play decision. Anyway, white's invasion, it's a little bit desperate, so let's remove this mark here. Normally, white should go up, and then black will probably protect again, then white goes for the top side. So jump, jump, keep going out, that's good. Wait a second, tuck, tuck, tuck. Playing here allows white this move and hane under, but okay, this is a nudge that white should use later. Now white needs to go out. So black should actually block here. Oops. Block solid. And when white captures, Atari and Atari again. So a lot of moves for 1 stone. And this group is still under pressure. So white has to run out anyway. Yeah, this move is nice. Tiger mouth finally. Jump along. Very good. And the big point. Yeah, this looks promising for black now. White jumps here, jump again. Actually here black can also think about this kind of cap move to threaten the bottom and fix the group in a very active way. So white shape, it's a little bit over concentrated, and like this black doesn't have to worry about eye shape and catch another big point. So jump along. White got the last big point on the board. Then black extends with a Keima. The Keima, it's a bit slow because it doesn't impact the stones on the right. So it's better to play an attach. And now when white answers, black can play away. For example, short the hit and attach again. If white plays the hane, black can push first and then Atari, then extend. White needs to protect and then again play away. But playing the Keima, white doesn't even have to answer. White can play the jump here, for example, because after this, black will probably play Kosumi and white needs to protect. So when white protects, black will hane. This should be the move. It's okay to hane, because white has to pull back, either like this or nobi. Then black can go down in sente and then expand the top. So this is all of a sudden a nice territory coming out of nowhere. Building territory in no man's land. Playing the nobi like this, white doesn't have to do much and can jump, for example here, to reduce the potential. Okay, push again from behind. It's natural to block. Keep everything connected. Even if white cuts and tries some magic here, nothing to worry about. White will die inside. Like this, white can push through. That's a bit too conservative. Yeah, the block is good. And it was even sente. Actually, that move is not necessary. Black has this move to double up. So the shape is quite nice. It's hard to be separated. And can play here, here, here. So if white tries a wedge, Atari connect and then connect again. No problem. If Atari here connect, if nobi jump out, it's all good. So this was a little bit too conservative. Now it's good to reduce from the other side, because playing a jump like this, it's going to increase the territory in this area and also creates RG with the San and the cut. Playing this jump is just to secure a few extra points on the right, so white makes more territory. Now it's natural to play Kosumi to get inside white's top, and also it creates a lot of RG with the cuts, so this will be a problem for white. And if white captures a stone, black will give that stone up and take the other two in the middle. So when black plays this kind of Kosumi, white should probably play a Kosumi also. But then there's still RG in the corner, like push, cut, or invade San first, connect under, and then cut in the middle. So white can be reduced considerably. This turn is good, turn again, push again, cut is very good. But black doesn't need to no-B. Black can just Atari. So white comes out and then block. White has only two liberties. When white turns, black will block. If Atari go out, if squeeze, answer everything. But now these guys are captured inside. So at this stage, black will win by more than 1.5 points for sure. So Atari was really good. Another option for black is to extend to the right, because even if white plays some Atari here, black can protect and the stones will die inside anyway. We can take away the liberty, but it's also fine to go down. This is only like one eye. Really difficult to make twice here. Let's force them. So no-B. Oh, and here black can escape, just extend. And then when white blocks, turn and kill everything. If white keeps pushing, he will die inside anyway. No way out. So the tail is still surrounded. Now let's go back to the original game. So Atari in the top, connect, then white connects everything. So here black missed an opportunity to make this territory for free by capturing a few stones. And that's like about 10, minimum 10 points extra, probably 15 or 20. This doesn't do much, so better peep in Sente. This Atari, of course, white will connect somehow, and it's just a wasted cotret. Now black has this peep and the other peep, and don't have to bother about the connection, and now play this kind of attach. This can still hurt white on the bottom side. In fact, white has a big problem and loses the 3 stones on the left. So again, black can win by lots of points. So this is a slow move. If black plays the peep instead and white connects, then black plays away, let's say the block here, and white cuts, black answers, white goes out, black pushes through, and then kills everything. So playing the peep already defends indirectly against this M13 cut. White got to play K18, which was absolutely center for black. That's super big. This is fine too. For black it's big actually to block at M2, because once black blocks here, the clamp next at K2 can damage some points. So let's say white pushes in the corner, you have this kind of follow-up on the bottom. Oh, that's so big, S17, bigger than P3. So when black goes S17, let's say white captures this guy, which is Gote, and black captures the other one. The difference is quite large, because black builds all the territory in this corner. So actually it's more like 1, 2, because it's a capture, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about, and these points too, about 12 points. And then also there is this Hane in center, so white needs to jump here. Now, if black plays here and white pushes in the corner, then black answers everything. White starts to build all these points around here that he didn't build earlier, and black loses the points that he was supposed to build. So it's a difference about 18 points overall. That's why it's so large to play S17. White should push and keep center, or leave it like this. Black doesn't need to answer. This block, it's only 1 to maybe 2 points extra. Better try this move again. What else? Okay, that's black's white center all the time. These two. Here black can connect this way. So when Hane on the left side, Atari connect, black doesn't need another move inside. Now maybe on the Hane, no, it's still okay. Tuck, 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 tuck. Yeah, black still doesn't need a move inside for now. Oh, that was so big. No more combinations around here. This move doesn't do much. Black can just Atari, white connects, and c7, it's a neutral point. So now it's big to play, this is dangerous, the push here and the Hane. So later, less points around s14. Is this move necessary? So Atari first, and then let's say this one. Atari go out, and when Atari connect, and there is no way to cut because it's self Atari, so boom. Better play on the outside than on the inside because this loses 1 point. Oh yeah, white realized if white connects, there's a snapback. Throw in and take everything. So good decision to connect. Atari first, then connect. That's also good. That's nice. Now here, black has a center follow-up. Hane, block, connect, and then white has to play inside. If white plays away, black will catch the stone and destroy 5 more points. This is pretty big, but actually here, black has this Tesuji. So when white comes out, push and take the stones. If white connects, black covers and captures everything. More stones. So this way, Atari, okay, fine. But like this, it's only 1 stone capture. Again, black can play this move, and when white connects, black captures 2 stones. And if white connects here, Atari, and capture 4 stones. So that's the Tesuji. Of course, white will play here, black Atari, white connects, so it's a trade. Black takes 2, white takes 1, then black is sent to play away. That's so, wow, almost kill. I say almost because around here there's a peep still, and then there's a wedge. On this wedge it's a bit tricky because white will probably Atari, black can Atari from behind, white will Atari again, black captures a stone, white needs to connect. But if white doesn't pay attention and he takes here, then black will just capture everything. Connect, and then on this move, Atari. Oh wait, white can still escape. Yeah, not so easy to capture everything. Atari first. And on this connection, block. Now push, block. This move doesn't do anything, it's self Atari. So it was risky for white actually. It's still better to play the peep and leave it, and then capture the ko, force white connect. That can give a few extra points. Okay, black got the peep. This was double center. Black should really play that move earlier. Now white save 2 extra points on the side. That's fine. Here black can push. White will take the ko. Black connects, but white has to come back. Still better to push first and then Hane. But if this happens, white will capture, and then it's not so... Wait, no, it's okay to block. But normally, black should connect here and later push, throw in, descend, or play the Hane. Now white doesn't have to answer. White has to capture the stone in the top. If black pushes, white protects, cut, take, and then black has to come back and protect. A lot of Agi now on the right side. This doesn't work, but it's good to take the ko first and later go out. So let's say white plays a threat, takes, now comes out, Atari again, capture the ko. Because if black feeds the ko, then it's extra points, not just defend chicken style. This is a good move. And that's just bluff. And here, yeah, that's a very good move. Actually, black can Atari, and push. Because now, when white Hane, black will cut and kill everything. So white needs to go down, then black goes down. White tries to take away liberties, black goes down again, and now there's nothing to do because black has more liberties and has time to Atari and kill everything anyway. Like this, white will just give away one stone, or maybe all of them. Aha, still nice. So let's see what happens here. If peep, white connects, Atari, connect, Atari, go out, and push, connect. No more Aji. So white was okay to answer like that. But nice damage anyway. I think this combination here, killing the stone, made the victory for black. But black could kill more with Atari and go down. So yeah, it's true. This game could have been won by more than 1.5 points. I mean, there was a missed opportunity in the top left to kill those stones in the beginning, to manage this area better in the fight, than at the end to cut, and also play the peep early. Don't let white get the double sente, and also play on the bottom the block, and of course in the end game block at S17. So if black catches all those moves in a different order, it's going to be a very large win, maybe 20-30 points. Enjoy the review and smash them next time.